We just wrapped up the revival at North Wilkesboro Speedway, and now there's an effort to bring NASCAR back to another old track. Rockingham Speedway hasn't hosted a NASCAR race in nearly 2 decades. WFMY News 2's Daniel Cruz learned more about the multi-million-dollar project to restore it to its former glory.
In the sandy pines of eastern North Carolina, you'll find a silent relic, hoping for its own great comeback.
This track used to be a crown jewel for the local community, and for the last 20 years it has basically been all but abandoned.
It's been nearly 2 decades since a Cup Series race ran at Rockingham Speedway. Daniel Levenheim bought the track 5 years ago and has been working to lure NASCAR back to the Rock.
For the past few years, we've been putting a lot of time, energy, money into it to really bring it back and bring it back up to speed.
In 2021, Rockingham Speedway received $10 million in COVID recovery grants from the state. Charlotte and North Wilkesboro Speedway were also awarded similar grants. Levenheim used the money to lay down a new racing surface on the 1-mile speedway, add another $10 million in upgrades out of his own pocket.
This will be race ready by 2024.
Levenheim says there is a push across North Carolina to bring racing back to its roots. He says that's evident from the overwhelming success of the All-Star race in North Wilkesboro.
I think that's the beauty in places like this in North Wilkesboro, is that there's such a history, such a historicity, so much community ties, so many community ties, and so much community involvement in with the entire history of it, that bringing it back obviously in 2020 is not 1960 or 1970, but it's a whole new flavor, and it can be just as wonderful, if not better.
History could repeat itself if racing returns to the Rock, but owners say the more than 500 acres surrounding Rockingham Speedway could also be home to major concerts and car shows.
You know, the magnitude of drawing 30,000 people anywhere has substantial economic impact, and that's what we plan on doing.
The true possibility of a NASCAR race here in 2024, what are those odds right now?
I can't put a number to it. What I can say is that we are obviously in talks with everyone. And I am very hopeful and very optimistic at this point.
Reporting in Richmond County, Daniel Cruz, WFMY News 2.